All right, everybody, welcome into A Reel and a Beer. That's our first Christmas discussion video. Thank God we're here at Christmas. It's time for a discussion video about Christmas movies. What other way would you want to kick it off with a good IPA all the way from the great state of Maine? With here, me and Mr. King's going to kick this off.
It's cold up there. It's cold.
All right, so let me kick this off. I want to throw something at you guys real fast. We're going to make a very brief video of our top three. His top three, actually, we have none in the same in our top three.
No.
We both like the same movies per se, but we tend to go a different way. Which one we think is in our top three?
Certain things kind of stick out.
There are certain things that stick out. We're going to give a brief description of what, but everybody loves Christmas movies, and we're going to bring it all together right here. Mike, lead us off with your number three video. And
my number three is going to be probably the most underrated Christmas movie, and because not many people talk about it and it doesn't get played as much as it needs to be, but I'm telling you, I love it because every single scene in it is just amazing. And I'm going to go with Four Christmases.
Yeah, that's pretty solid, dude.
Vince Vaughn movie, and Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, he's doing his talking in it, bud.
He is. He's a talker. You know, they're bouncing around. They're going from one family to the next, and each family has some different scenario.
They're all weird as hell.
They're all weird as hell, and you kind of see how he is. But you know why he is the kind of person he is. But man,
his Vince Vaughn-isms come out in that movie.
It does. It comes out a lot in that. Reese Witherspoon, she plays a great part because she always plays like this in shock. You know, she's always like
confused and shock. Not like what was her name on the vampire movie? Confused. She's just confused. Not that kind of confused. Like she's like the
kind of like a borderline, you know, Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah,
she plays a great role. Vince Vaughn is himself. It's like the movie.
Oh, he does some of his best talking ever in this one, bud.
He does. He's up there in that church choir, and he's all jacked up about being, you know, being in the manger scene. He's jacked. So
didn't want to be in it at first, and then they threw him in it.
Yeah, he just got thrown there, you know. And
then you got Robert Duvall, John Voight, the mom from Elf, and
Dwight Yoakam.
And Dwight Yoakam
as a preacher.
Oh, that's a beast movie.
So it's a great movie. I'm going with that one as my top is in my three, just because it's underrated. I want to kind of throw that out there. It's something every time I've watched it, I've laughed my ass off. So I'm going with that one for my.
That's a good one. My third one, I guarantee you, is probably not nobody's top three, but by God, it is mine because I remember back in the late '80s and early '90s watching it. Well, I think early '90s watching it really. And I remember watching it with my Uncle Charles several times, bud. That's Ernest Saves Christmas.
Yeah.
Dude. It gives us that saying that Danny Martin always does. All them Hollywood folk want them pies.
Pies.
They go, you gotta get them all riled up.
I'm not up on you.
Then I sit there, snap. Dude, that Ernest Saves Christmas, dude, is classic on top of classic on top of classic, dude. If you hadn't seen it in years, I highly recommend you going back and watching it, dude. Because I remember some of the humor in the movie didn't mean nothing to you back then because you was a little kid and you didn't know what he's talking about. But when you get a little bit older, you know when everything's going on, you're like, dude, this movie is classic. Nobody talks about it.
But you know, if you really think, and I thought about this before because I've seen that movie just recently, and he was such a great actor that he was so underrated, and he's underrated even now. From what you can look back, you're like, dude, this guy played numerous characters.
Dude, insane.
He was kind of like Jim Carrey before Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
like the guy didn't play just one role; he played numerous roles.
It's kind of like a redneck Jim Carrey sort of.
Yeah, and dude, oh man, the funniest part of that movie, he goes, ho ho ho, Vern, that motherfucker slams the door right in his face. And he just goes there, tears his whole house down.
And then he opens it back up and just forces his way in there. You never see Vern through the commercials or the movies, do you?
Never see
Vern. It was they're jerking that out of the wall, just going up the sheetrock, the wiring. All right, man, let's go into our number twos. Mike, what's your number two?
My number two is going to be Home Alone.
Oh, God. The original?
I'm going to go with the original. You know, two kind of rolls in there because to me, I think two might possibly be a better movie. It's in New York, gorgeous scenery and everything. But you have to go. I'm going to go with the original Home Alone from what it said. It set a standard that because nobody ever seen like a little kid get left by himself and then just torture these two idiots.
He got after it, bud.
It was it's definitely my top two. You know, it definitely rivals my number one because to me, when I watch Home Alone, I think Christmas. Everything that Christmas is about, the different scenes and different things. But Home Alone's mine because he just tortures those guys.
Dude,
He's by himself, and he's setting up his own Christmas in his house. And he's trying to defend his home. So you can't beat a good classic like that to me.
Danny DeVito.
Dude, he watching those guys take the fall. And
No, not Danny DeVito. Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci, yeah, Joe Pesci, and they're hitting him with he's hitting him with everything. Like whoever seen like a kid use like blow torches and
You see Joe Pesci in Goodfellas and stuff, and then you see him in this. It's a testament how good he is as an actor.
yeah, great movie. He like I said though, it goes from the whole entire story to getting left alone, and you've got John Candy, John Candy back, and he don't even play just a small cameo in this, but he's still done a great job.
Macaulay Culkin Murdered It. That is an awesome movie, dude.
It's the movie that set his entire career, and then this cat ain't even doing much of anything anymore, but.
It don't matter. He'll
be known for it forever.
Forever. He murdered that role, dude. Great movie. My number 2, man, I don't think there's any question about this movie's Elf.
Elf, yep.
Here's the thing about Elf. My number 1, and every movie we talked, 2 of the movies out of my top 3, I don't know if it's what I'm trying to tell myself something here. 2 of my top 3 movies you can watch with the whole family. That's Ernest Saves Christmas and Elf, both of them.
Yeah,
they're not really any cussing in either one of them. I mean, you may have one cuss word or so in Elf, but good, wholesome family movie. It's hilarious from start to end. It's Will Ferrell proving that he don't have to cuss to be funny. Just absolutely hysterical from start to finish. I mean, like the guy. First couple times I seen that, man, the first 4 or 5 times, my ribs were hurting from laughing to see it, dude.
Oh, I know. To me, the best part was when he's like, how are we going to hang that star? And he just jumps off the couch and lands in a tree.
Yeah!
Dude, it's hilarious.
First of all, the tree he cut down was a federal offense in Central Park. And he's jammed it in his house and it's bent over and ain't even fit. And then you see the idiot go jump.
He just pulls the whole damn thing over on him.
To me, though, James Caan makes the movie, a lot of the movie, just because his reactions off of, he's got a deranged elf man living in his house. He goes, well, I can't be late for work. He goes, if I miss work one more time, I'm can. He goes, I tell you what, let's just let him stay home and let the deranged elf man raise him.
Oh no. It's so funny, man. Just little stuff, like you said. He's when he sees him in the in that department store window. Oh
God, dude, my favorite scene.
He goes, "Hey!"
That's when he slaps the glass. He looks back. The monk said, "I had a full 45 minutes of sleep last night, and I was able to make that rocking horse." Where'd you get the wood for the rocking horse? That mug cut their entertainment system down to nothing.
Dude, some of the funniest things, it's just like small things in this one because he always acts like a child. You know, the whole thing's like based on him being like a child, and it's little stuff like he goes, "Hey," he goes, "Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?"
Has nothing to do with anything. He goes, "That's it. My father didn't even make Master Toy Maker till he's 490. This damn dude sitting beside him dying laughing. Oh God, dude. Oh man.
Great number 2.
Number 2. All right, man. What's your number 1?
My number 1's gonna be a lot grittier than everybody else's because you start thinking about as the Miracle on 34th Street or whatever, and you think of stuff like that. You think of the Christmas Story. To me, those are the great Christmas staples, and I love watching those. When I think of Christmas, I think about those movies. Don't get me wrong. But, if you know my sense of humor, what I'm going to go with every year that I have to watch it, I'm going with Bad Santa. I'm going with Bad Santa.
Oh, man, it is a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. And
it's the opening scene, dude. Seriously.
Oh, I know. He's just a big piece of shit Santa.
Dude,
it makes me think about it. What probably every poor Santa or anybody has dressed up in costume. The poor guy off Blue's Clues. He's getting drunk and just being a big piece of shit after it's all over with. Barney. You start thinking about what kind of life these people have to live. They'd probably be pretty hilarious when you.
Dude, the scene where he's at the bar with the Arabic dude sitting across from him. How's he call him? Santa Claus?
He goes, "Fuck you, Santa Claus."
What does he say to that girl in the damn food court? He said, "Get the what does he say? He said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, he just runs her off, man. He's so upset.
What the fuck are you?
Yeah,
that's what he said.
I'm on my fucking lunch break.
He's got glass coming out of his mouth, and then the little midget goes, Your damn soul is ugly.
Willie, your soul's ugly. What's so funny though is John Ritter.
Oh God.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Yeah. John Ritter is like, he plays a great part in this too. You know, and him and Bernie Mac. But you know, he's like,
rest in peace.
Yeah, he goes. Talks about before he goes. I don't know. He's I bought a lot of fat chicks in my day, but I never fornicated anybody.
And then remember the midget? He goes, I know y'all going with this. He goes, said something about you people. He goes, who in the hell is you people? He goes, the next thing you know, you're gonna have 1 million of these little motherfuckers out there.
Every scene is just. I mean, it's raw. It's
not you would ever show your kids, but I mean, it is hilarious. Dude, to me, not even a question. Not even a question. The funniest thing is when somebody's drunk himself into that coma and he's coming up the damn escalator. You remember?
Yeah.
And he gets up there and he finally gets up there and he can't even walk and he just got that right
reindeer.
He right hooks that damn reindeer. And all them kids start screaming and running, and then they get him and they put him in his seat and he's sitting there and he goes, oh fuck, I pissed myself.
Dude, he's walking to the parking lot throwing vodka bottles and damn Mercedes. You know, he's just a big
Don't
piece
he not
of
knock off? He throws one and damn knocks the damn alarm system off the car.
Yeah.
Busts the window.
Starts getting keys and slinging them out the parking lot till he runs to the right one. You know, it's not a movie that you're going to go see with your family. It's not something you're going to sit around with the kids and enjoy. Mm-hmm. But if you want just to laugh your ass off.
Get you a couple beers and you watch it with your buddies.
That's right. Watch that with the buddies. It's a good Christmas movie.
It's awesome.
To me, every time I watch it, I laugh as hard as I can. So with that being said, though, speaking about great Christmas movie that you laugh your ass off with, and this is one that you can see with your family, I'm going to go, because you've already told me about who your number one is, and I know who it is. So I'm going to let you kind of lead us off and tell us what that one is.
Christmas Vacation. I mean, it's the king of kings, man. I can't say enough good things about it, man. I mean, Chevy Chase at his best, without a doubt. Dennis Quaid at his best, without a doubt. Cousin Eddie. The movie just, I mean, you've never looked up a movie in history in any format. I'll go on a limb and say this. You will never look up a movie in any format that has more of a cult following.
That's right, man. Every Christmas, that's the movie you look forward to.
Bro,
if it's on TV, 20 years you can watch it.
It's changed the landscape of Christmas movies, dude. Like it has the biggest cult following ever. It's probably the most quotable movie of all time. Mm-hmm. I don't know of any movie that's more quotable than The Christmas Vacation. Mm-hmm. I don't know, and I mean, people use the quotes year round, not just at Christmas. Cult following don't even do it justice. It is just iconic in every way. I mean, Chevy Chase, dude, my God, could you imagine being him? He just wants a good, wholesome Christmas at his house, and he's like, well, your mother and dad's coming, my mom and dad's coming. We're just gonna have to endure this, and they hate each other. So then he's just like, he just hunkers down. Well, the next thing you know, here's Cousin Eddie and his family.
Dude, the best part though is it starts out, they're going out in the forest to go cut down a tree. Mm-hmm. Go cut down a tree. It's too big. It's
a rip it up out of the ground somehow. So I don't explain that.
Yeah, it's a rip it out, and he's driving down the road.
And then he's got two modern, liberal, modern neighbors that don't like Christmas, and they don't like him, and they don't like anything, and he's just giving them hell the whole movie.
He does. Decorate Christmas lights, everything.
Dude, the Christmas lights, I mean, the dude had 15 lights off of one socket, dude. I mean, I think what he said is 30-something thousand, 20-something thousand, those huge Italian lights.
Yeah.
God almighty, dude. The movie just classic, dude.
Yeah. Some of the basic stuff, though, Cousin Eddie and some of his
stuff. Clark line.
Yeah.
Hey kids, guess what? They said on the news that they seen Santa's sleigh heading this way from New York. You see Eddie just stop, put his fork down. You serious, Clark? You're just like, he just goes back to Eddie. I mean, it's like, dude, that's just one of many. I mean, you just think of it. I mean, it's just one of many great quotable moments in that movie. That movie's just fantastic.
Yeah, you can't. There's not one line hardly in the entire thing that you can't just quote a line from.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Just little stuff like the moose, the mugs. You got
Oh God, yeah.
just little stuff like I know you got tons of those. I know you got the
I
moose
got
ones.
those. Yeah, we should be drinking eggnog out of those right now.
That's
But
what we should.
we're drinking IPAs out of glasses.
But little stuff like that. Cousin
Yeah,
Eddie.
before you-
I noticed something with the even like when it come out, they even had a certain little comic thing that come out where like he's down in the sewer and Cousin Eddie's just pumping the sewage in there. Little stuff like that, you just don't do that in any average movie throughout the year. Like when you can link something like that, that shows how much of a cult following you have. And as a Christmas movie, like we even said before, even great Christmas movies, even stuff like the Charlie Brown Christmas or anything, Christmas Vacation, everything seems to link to that is the pivot. And that's the main character in all of Christmas movies.
Yep, without question, man. But we're not going to run this video anymore. That's our favorite Christmas movies. That's our top 3. There's many more that we could talk about. There's one that we're going to do a little special on later on. It's not going to happen right now. It's one that's just jumped on the radar this year that we're going to talk about, not on this video, but on a video in the very upcoming future. We may even do a movie review on it because it's a new movie this year. Guys, we're going to shut it down. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the bell for the notifications. This is A Reel and a Beer, our very first Christmas discussion video. We're out.